Deep within the heart of the African wilderness lies a forest full of vibrant life. It is a place where the sun shines brightly, the trees stand tall, and the animals live in harmony, well, almost all of them. For in this forest, two creatures were known far and wide, the Clever Hare and the Cunning Fox. Hare was known throughout the forest for his quick wit and sharp mind. He was small but nimble, always ready with a clever solution to any problem. The other animals admired Hare for his intelligence and kindness. Fox, on the other hand, was just as sharp but in a different way. He was known for his cunning and trickery, always looking for ways to outsmart the other animals and gain the upper hand. Fox was always on the lookout for his next scheme. One day, Fox grew envious of Hare. He was tired of hearing the other animals praise Hare for his cleverness, and it began to gnaw at him. Fox decided that it was time to show everyone that he was the smartest animal in the forest. That night, Fox sat in his den, thinking long and hard. He was determined to outsmart Hare, and after much thought, a cunning plan began to form in his mind. It was a plan so clever, so devious, that Fox was sure it would work. The next morning, Fox approached Hare with a big, friendly smile. "Hare, my friend," Fox began, "we've been rivals for far too long. What do you say we put our differences aside and become friends?" Hare, being kind-hearted and always believing in the good in others, agreed. A few days later, Fox invited Hare to his den for a grand feast. "You must come, Hare," Fox insisted. "I've prepared a special dinner just for you." Hare, always eager to share a meal with friends, happily accepted the invitation. On his way to Fox's den, however, Hare began to feel uneasy. Something about the sudden change in Fox's behavior didn't seem right. Hare had always been cautious and knew that Fox was known for his tricks. He decided to stay on his guard. When Hare arrived at Fox's den, he was greeted with a lavish feast. The table was filled with fruits, vegetables, and other delicacies. Fox welcomed him warmly, but Hare couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. As Hare looked more closely, he noticed something strange about the way the food was arranged. It seemed designed to lure him into a trap. Hare realized that Fox was up to no good and decided to play along for now. Hare smiled and pretended to enjoy the meal, but he was careful not to fall into the trap that Fox had set. He engaged Fox in friendly conversation, all while subtly avoiding the snares hidden among the feast. Just when Fox thought he had Hare cornered, Hare suddenly turned the tables. In a swift and clever move, Hare used the traps that Fox had set against him. Fox found himself caught in his own snares, bewildered and frustrated. Fox was left tangled and embarrassed, realizing that his cunning plan had completely backfired. As Hare calmly walked away from the den, Fox couldn't believe that he had been outwitted by the very creature he sought to deceive. As Hare returned to his home, he couldn't help but reflect on the day's events. He had outsmarted Fox, but he knew that this wouldn't be the last time Fox would try something like this. Hare resolved to stay vigilant and always be ready for whatever Fox might try next. Back at his den, Fox fumed with frustration. He couldn't believe that Hare had outsmarted him so easily. But Fox was not one to give up so quickly. As he sat there, tangled in his own trap, he began to devise yet another plan, one that he was sure would finally outsmart Hare. However, deep down, Fox knew that it wouldn't be easy. The next day, the forest awoke to the bright light of dawn. The animals went about their daily routines, unaware of the tension between Hare and Fox. For them, it was just another peaceful day in the forest. Hare, knowing that Fox would try again, decided to hone his skills. He spent the day practicing his evasion and escape techniques, making sure he was always one step ahead of whatever Fox might throw at him next. Meanwhile, Fox was already planning his next move. He watched Hare from a distance, carefully studying his every move. Fox knew that this time, he would have to be even more cunning if he wanted to outsmart Hare. Fox decided to set up a new trap, more elaborate and deceptive than the last. He carefully laid out his plan, making sure that every detail was perfect. Fox was confident that this time, there was no way Hare could escape. A few days later, Hare was out on a walk when he stumbled upon something unusual. It was the new trap that Fox had set. Hare's curiosity was piqued, but his caution kept him from rushing in blindly. He knew better than to trust appearances. Hare took his time, carefully inspecting the trap. With a smile, he realized what Fox had tried to do. Using his sharp mind and quick reflexes, Hare cleverly disarmed the trap, leaving it harmless and ineffective. Once again, Hare had outsmarted Fox. When Fox returned to check on his trap, he was stunned to find it completely disarmed. Bewildered and defeated, Fox realized that Hare had outsmarted him once again. No matter what he tried, Hare always seemed to be one step ahead. Finally, Fox decided it was time to admit defeat. He approached Hare with a humble expression and said, "Hare, you truly are the cleverest animal in the forest. I see now that my tricks will never outsmart your wit." Hare smiled, appreciating the honest admission. And so, from that day forward, Fox and Hare became friends. They realized that they could accomplish more together than apart. The other animals watched in surprise and delight as the two former rivals walked side by side through the forest, their rivalry now replaced with respect and friendship.